What's up, Manna majors? I'm Daniel McBride, your student life director, and I'm here with another week of just stuff that I read in the Bible that I found encouraging, that stood out to me, and I hope you find it encouraging too. Today, we're going to be in Mark chapter 7. I'm going to go and just start reading. Now, when the Pharisees gathered to him with some of the scribes who had come from Jerusalem, they saw that some of his disciples ate with hands that were defiled, that is, unwashed. For the Pharisees and all the Jews do not eat unless they wash their hands properly, holding to the tradition of the elders, and when they came from the marketplace, they do not eat unless they wash. And there are many other traditions that they observe, such as the washing of cups and pots and copper vessels and dining couches. And the Pharisees and the scribes asked him, "Why do your disciples not walk according to the tradition of the elders, but eat with defiled hands?" And he said to them, "Well did Isaiah prophesy of you hypocrites, as it is written, 'The people honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. In vain do they worship me, teaching as doctrines the commandments of men. You leave the commandment of God and hold to the tradition of men.'" Now, when I read this, I know I said this is stuff I found encouraging, but if I'm being honest, I found this challenging because on the one hand, it's easy to picture us being there, right? If you picture yourself in this scene, not trying to read yourself into the text, not trying to change the meaning of the text, but rather just trying to picture, okay, if I were one of Jesus' disciples, you might feel kind of vindicated in this moment, right? Because you're sitting there, Pharisees come along, they're talking to Jesus, they're talking all this smack about you, they're calling you dirty, and then Jesus is like, "Hey, you guys aren't focused on the right thing." It's like, wow. But then I consider, hey, is that who I actually would be in this story? Is that who I am in this context? And when I look at this and I consider, okay, are there places in my life where I am meeting the expectations of man, but I'm falling short of the expectations of God? Are there places where I'm seeking to hold to a standard that isn't really the one that matters? Am I seeking to please me? Am I seeking to please someone else who I want to impress? But am I not really concerned about honoring God? When I think back to Proverbs and the fact that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, the fear of the Lord is specifically honoring God and caring about what He thinks above anyone else. And so then when I go back to this passage, I think of how I need to value God's word above anyone else's. So this week, I hope that you guys take some time, consider to yourself, hey, am I aligning myself with what God says or with what I think I need to do or with what man says I need to do? It's not that I can't honor God and also serve my authorities, but it's a matter of, hey, where are my priorities at? Am I honoring God in the things that I do and not just the things that I say? So I hope this encouraged you. It certainly encourages and challenges me. But in the meantime, Manna University, love you guys. Bless you.